We are the farmers market in downtown Sarasota, and we have Mr. Travers here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, where are you from, sir?
Sarasota, born and raised here.
Okay, and what kind of stuff you're selling here?
I have a variety of different produce here. The majority of it comes locally, just depends on the time of the year. Right now we're featuring what we have in season now. We've waited a long time for is strawberries. We have the Florida strawberry out, and I have probably 1,000 or so of those green pints that you see everywhere with full of Florida strawberries. And right now we're getting them fresh from Bradenton, which is a 10-15 minute drive from here. So it's a local strawberry. They're beautiful, and that's what everyone's going crazy over this time of year because they came out a little bit too late. The weather was not quite cool enough. So now that it's finally cooled down, you know, they're like sharks.
Okay, let me ask you this thing. Are you a Democratic or Republican?
I am a Republican.
Great. So who you think will be the President of the United States? Which you recommend and why?
Who I would recommend?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know for myself yet.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Well, are you
really
checking on each one of them?
Oh, I've watched every single.
Okay. Did you watch the last debate?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good.
Yes, I
Tell
did.
me about Donald Trump.
Well, Donald Trump is very stern. You know, the thing is, there's a part where experience,
Sure.
I believe, comes into play when you're dealing with that. I think some of his ideas are something that should be implemented, but it's just the way that you would implement them that it may take somebody else to do that better than he could do it. I think his ideas are good, but just like anything, you have to have experience to do that. Although, that being said, the President of the United States gets directed by, you know, a board of directors or a director, you know, so you're not necessarily, I think you get a lot of, you're informed and you're directed by people who've got to guide you into making the right decision. So it's a give or take, but you really got to, you know.
So what about Rubio? You listen to that. What did he say? That question he answered. What do you think of that? The debate which happened. You know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But he was talking about Donald Trump, that he has got illegal immigrant to build that tower.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
That sounds reasonable.
Well, if I was to guess,
Sure.
just like any large company, when you're at the top, he's probably not the one doing the direct hiring.
Yes.
So he probably himself wasn't aware, and you know.
But even if he's aware of it, but they are looking for a job anyway.
Right.
You know, they have to give a job to somebody.
Right. You know, I agree. I think this is a land of opportunity.
That's a land of opportunity. Just like you have a stand here
Yeah.
where you're selling all kind of fruits,
Right.
vegetables. That's the best thing you're doing for the people.
Right.
Because that's what people need.
Right.
Because that's like a rainbow. If you put all the vegetables together, you see it's like a rainbow color.
That's right.
Now, one thing is there. Then what about Ted Cruz?
You know, it's hard to dissect every single one of them.
Sure.
It is hard. So a general overview of Republicans versus Democrats. I'm a Republican. I think all of those guys, you know, are going to be very similar to an extent, and as a general outlook, meaning, you know, socialism or not socialism. You know, I was brought up, I worked for what I had. You know, nobody gave me anything. I work 3 jobs right now. You know, so I'm a go-getter. And, you know, so it's a different, there's 2 paths to take. And you got to think of how do you want your children,
Beautiful.
you know, how do you want your children to be brought up?
Yes.
There's 2 different distinct paths. The 2 candidates, Sanders and Hillary Clinton, that are Democratic candidates right now, and the Republicans are calling me. You know, there's 2 distinct paths. So it just depends on how you were brought up. I think it depends on what you think is right, what's going to be healthy, what seems the best on the outside. It may not be the best, you know.
No, let me share with you. But there's a book we have written that called "The Conditioned Unconsciousness." Conditioned unconsciousness. This is because they are in a sleep, and they are talking about the past, and they're talking about future. Nobody talks about present. Now your fruit, all these, they're all in the present. and you're selling the right stuff, what people should eat.
Yes.
That's what it should be.
Right.
Now, Donald Trump is the only one probably is talking a little bit about the president. He's not all the way. We understand their experience, you know. But if you go back, I think he has a little longing that he wants to do something for this country. And he's not a politician. So you think he has a chance to win?
I think what?
He has a chance to win?
Oh, he definitely has a chance to win.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, whether it's right or wrong, I mean, he has a chance to win.
Okay. Thank you, Travis.
Yeah.
You have a good day.
Who do you think is going to win?
Well, we're going to give you, hey, I give you this thing.